I'm Courtney's daddy, and she is her.
It was one time our whole team, like the shower was out for everybody. We had to go shower at the hospital. Only gave us one room. Imagine our basketball team having to take turns to go shower out of hospital room. Hey, talk about the fans. How was the fans though?
One thing about it, they love their basketball.
Man, what?
When I see that gym be rocking every time, every game, we spoke one language, basketball. Courtney, number 10. That's what they know.
Oh,
Courtney daddy, Courtney daddy, Courtney daddy, yup.
And then they get you in the mindset where you like, man, all money ain't good money, bro. Like I'm giving up my happiness, and I'm over here like struggling. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But in Italy, bro, I really got the experience of like not getting paid my money. I was getting $17 a month. This is big money for me. The first month go by, they give it, they break us off. The second month come, and I'm like, okay, where my 17 at? And at this time, we not getting paid by the government. Another week go by, I'm like, damn, these folks ain't gonna pay me.
Happy.
Go be happy, bro.
That's
Go
rich.
be happy.
Happy you rich.
On me, for real.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm Courtney's daddy.
And on court, let's get it.
She is her. Once again, we in it to win.
Here with my twin.
Hey, that ain't no sin. Let it begin.
Hey, bro.
Give ourselves a round of applause.
Yup.
This about what episode this is?
I don't know, we up there though. Consistency is key, man. So just know we dropping every Thursday. Every Thursday, y'all gonna get an episode from us, man.
Okay, what's gonna be the topic today?
We gonna talk.
What you say?
We gonna talk going overseas, man. The overseas experience.
Overseas.
Hey, they probably didn't know. Pops came overseas with me one season.
And I probably would have never went if you wasn't in the league.
I'm already knowing.
I would have never went.
I'm already knowing.
I went to Russia. We went through Russia. You know what I mean?
Did
Remember
we?
on our way going to Turkey, we went through Russia. We had to go
wow.
through Russia airport. We changed planes. And then we went to Turkey.
Dang, well, I don't know.
No,
I done
remember-
been, but I'm saying I done been so many places, I don't even be knowing the airport.
Remember in
bro.
Russia, they had a Michael Jordan with the number 32 on it.
Oh.
We like, they got 32 on Jordan. They don't even know the number. That was crazy. So let's go overseas. So the first year when you played in the WNBA and they came and invited you to go overseas, how did that go? What was the intake of that process?
Yeah, let me tell you the process. So basically, I got drafted, played my first season in a W, and then after that first season, my agent basically was like, hey, these teams want you overseas, and it's pretty much kind of like a bidding war now, like who got the best situation, who giving the most money. So at the time I came out the gate, they was offering me 10 bands a month to go play for this team in Turkey, but it was on a little island in Turkey. It's called Cyprus. So they had a Greek side and they had a Turkish side. The Greek side was the lit side, but they had us on the Turkish side because we was, So we was on like a little, like it was literally like an island. Like every time we had to go play a game, our home games was away. Like, so every game we had to play, we had to get on a flight, fly from the island to go to the gym.
And that's y'all home game.
Type. So that should already let you know the inconvenience it was for us to play on this team. But again, I'm a baby. I ain't asking the right questions. I ain't got nobody telling me what questions should you be asking, like X, Y, and Z. So I'm hopping out the fence. I heard 10 bands. I'm like, man, I'm there. Like, what we talking about? 10 bands? Y'all gonna give me 10 bands a month? I'm there. So then I got there, and again, this is my first experience, so I don't know like the do's and don'ts on a team overseas. I don't know like, okay, should I have Wi-Fi? Should my bed be comfortable? Should my shower be working? I'm telling you all the things I had to experience my first year overseas because I didn't have nobody telling me, hey, this is not okay. You can cancel your contract. You can X, Y, and Z. I didn't have none of that. So when I went overseas for the first time, like my team was so bad. No, I'm not even playing. Like it was that. Like, and I really don't even want to like talk about people, but it was really like I got a gum infection over there. Like I couldn't even like one time the water. I don't know what happened with the water, but I went to go brush my teeth. So they had always look, bro. Hold on, cause this get crazy. They had always told us not to use the water, right?
Yeah.
So we had to go buy these big old jugs of water and use them as like how we like brushed our teeth, or like if I want to like, you know what I'm saying, like hit my face with water. Like I always had this big jug of water. So it was one day I was running late for practice and I ran out of water. And I'm like, bro, I can't go to practice. I ain't brush my teeth. Like, I'm like, man, I could just hit my toothbrush with a little bit of water from the sink and da-da-da. I promise you, a week later, I had a gum infection. My gums, like up here, started turning brown. I swear on everything. Now, mind you, now I know, like,
off that water.
Thank you. Now, any other time, now that I'm older and I know that, I would have just packed up, called my agent and been like, man, get me home. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just a rookie. I didn't even know, like, I'm thinking, man, every time I hear somebody talk about overseas, they kind of talking about the trials and tribulations. So I'm like, maybe this is just regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just what overseas is like. Obviously, later, I realized, like, hell nah, that ain't what that's like. But it was times we would come from practice and our shower wasn't working. It was one time our whole team, like, the shower was out for everybody at where they had us stand at. We had to go shower at the hospital. It gets worse. The hospital that they had us showering at only gave us one room. So imagine our basketball team having to take turns to go shower out of a hospital room. Damn. I swear to God. I swear on everything.
Overseas,
bro, it was like, I'm telling you, I could keep going. This how bad this was. It looked like they had us on a twin size bed. It was rock. Like, it was like a rock, like to the point my back was hurting. I had to call mom. Mama literally had to go to Walmart, buy me one of the mattress pads, ship it to me. It cost $600 to ship the mattress pad because, you know, mattress pads are heavy. Yeah. But it was tearing my back up so bad. Like, my teammate at the time, she was an American.
That's jail.
She was an American. She went to the team and was like, bro, straight up, y'all got to put me in a hotel. She was like, bro, y'all gotta put me in a hotel. Now again, now knowing what I'm knowing, I would have had that same energy. But she told them to put her in a hotel. The next like game or two, she wasn't like hooping like that. They cut her. They cut her from the team. Like, that's how cutthroat overseas is. Like, y'all already not even treating her right on the back end. Because she asked for a hotel room, now they like, she causing problems and she not hooping. They literally cut her. They cut her off the team, bro. Damn. So now, again, me and my rookie head, I'm like, damn, like, I gotta suck this up if I want this money, because I'm getting bread. Like, I'm getting the money, though. You see what I'm saying? So, like, and that's another thing that you hear, like, man, these teams don't pay you sometimes when you go overseas. So I'm like, damn, like, I'm taking a hit on my
convenience.
Like, how I'm living. Yeah. But I'm like, dang, I'm getting $10,000 a month. Like, I can just suck it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was sucking it up. I really was. Like I said, from the showers to the bed. We ain't have no car. They wouldn't even give us a car. We all had to ride the team bus everywhere. So like if we was going to practice, we all had to be ready for practice, and literally the team bus would come by and stop and just come take us. So like anytime we wanted to go somewhere, we had to catch a taxi. Like it was OD. Like, and then like what happened was we had a break. You know, Coco was there with me. It was my best friend. We had a break. We went home, and then that's when she got in that car accident, passed away, and I ain't never go back. And that was my first year overseas. So, like, that's why, like, overseas for me, it was just like, man, I hate going over here. Like, I hate going overseas, bro. Like, that's why my energy was always like, man, I hate it, because it was just, only thing good came from me going overseas was getting paid. Like, at that time, that was my thought process. Like, man, the only thing definitely I'm getting over there. And then it get you in the mindset where you like, man, all money ain't good money, bro. Like, I'm giving up my happiness, and I'm over here, like, struggling when I'm not playing, because it's just such a bad situation off the court that it just soured me all together with wanting to go overseas. Like, I literally didn't even want to go overseas the next year. The only reason I went overseas that next year, it was literally because my best friend that passed away, she was like, bro, if we do this ever again, I want to go to Australia. And I'm like, man, Australia? Like, that's so far, Coco. Like, why you want to go to Australia, bro? And she like, man, like, let's just go, let's just see. And I'm like, all right. And she passed away. And I was like, all right, bro, I got to go to Australia for her. Like, so that was literally why they ain't had no money. Like, because different teams, as you go overseas, you got some teams that got the big bucks. Right. And then you got some places like like, not saying smaller, but they just ain't got as much bread as like these bigger, like Euro League and Euro Cup teams. So that team in Australia ain't had no bread like that. But I'm like, bro, I just need a good experience. Coco wanted me to go over there, so let me just go over there. And I went over there, got some little chump change, and had a great experience.
That was good. That was noble.
Hell yeah. You know? So I went over there. But I ain't gonna lie, going to Australia did kind of change my temperament a little bit. Just a little bit about going overseas, just because like Australia had it a lot more put together than my first situation. Right. And then from there, I hopped around. Played in Turkey a little bit, went to Italy, then finished it off in China. So
which round was when I went with you?
You went with me to Turkey.
That was your third time?
That was my
after Australia?
I think you came with me my third year over there.
Right, because you always had somebody to go with you. And this time you was gonna go by yourself. I said, I'll go.
Yeah.
Like, for real?
Fact, you did. You did.
And we rolled out. I ain't wanna go no more.
So how was your experience going overseas? Because people here overseas and then they think vacation. They think like, dang, I'm finna go overseas and I'm finna just be vibing. So you tell the people, how was it when you went overseas with me and you got to experience firsthand what it's like living and playing?
And nobody speak English but a few people.
Okay.
Man, so flying on the plane, went through Russia. As I said, experienced a little Russia airport. They actually had capsules that you could sleep in, like hotel rooms. It was like little couch you lay in with a TV in there. I said, dang, we don't got these in the United States, you know? It was some different type of stuff. And I was actually scared going through Russia. I said, man, I hope I can get my plane out of here safely. So we went across over there to Turkey. First time in Turkey, man. Soon as I got off the plane, boy, the smell. Ooh, I don't like the smell. You know, the smell in there, you know? It's like an everlasting smell, you know? You can't quite pinpoint what it is, but it's just a certain smell. And then everybody, man, I just see the way everybody just going about their life, you know, the houses you can look like, you know, had natural disasters, cars just broke down over there.
What? It's very underdeveloped.
Undeveloped, that's a good word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Houses not finished being built, you know, and everybody clothes is hanging out, you know, and everybody busy. And everybody in a rush. Everybody just put pride in front of everybody, you know. And they don't wear no deodorant.
Man, what is wrong with you, bro?
Bro, I gotta smell that. I mean, smell
something is wrong with you.
Then our menu is all chicken, boy.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice, bro. That's all you eat.
Gotta find some Wi-Fi.
Oh my goodness,
What's the Wi-Fi
bro.
code? What's the Wi-Fi code?
Man, me and him was so beefed up behind a Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that Wi-Fi.
Oh my goodness, bro. We was in a room and I'm like, Daddy, is you on the Wi-Fi, bro? I need you to get off of that Wi-Fi, bro.
I'm on Netflix, I'm on YouTube. That's all you can do. YouTube and Netflix. For 3 months, boy, I watched every movie it was on that fake plot.
Hey, talk about the fans. How was the fans, though?
Oh, man, now the fans die hard. One thing about them, they love their basketball.
Man,
over there.
what?
When I see that gym be rocking every time, every game,
every game
you go to is like it's a championship. I mean, but that was a star in there. They love it too.
They loved you.
I did wait one time where they and the way you was killing it.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
I was going crazy over there.
Understand nothing I was saying. I couldn't understand them, but we spoke one language, basketball.
Thank you.
Put it in the hoop.
Oh me.
Courtney, number 10. That's what they know.
Oh
Courtney
me.
daddy. Courtney daddy. Courtney daddy. Yup. They can say that a little bit. Courtney daddy. Courtney daddy. Well, yeah, overseas, man, I definitely like the sports, boy. They in it.
Yeah.
That and soccer. You know what I mean? They bought their
They
sport.
was going crazy
the only
in
thing
Turkey
in town
behind that.
seemed like, you know, basketball and
the little
soccer.
town we was in too. We was in Izmit. So Izmit kind of had a real small kind of community. And boy, they was diehards, boy. Man, them folk love that basketball team,
they jumped
boy.
on the gym packed out.
Man, it was people sitting on top of each other. It's like some stuff you see in movies. Like that's what it felt like.
It was a movie.
Like I done been in so many arenas, but that was a gym where I was like, dang, they got this gym rocking, boy.
Rocking, boy.
They used to have that gym rocking.
I used to be hyping them up.
Yeah.
They love me, hype man.
Heck yeah.
Turkey hype man. I was a turkey hype. That was cool. They knew me at the airport too. I was like, dang, do they know me?
Yeah, it was cool.
It's like, okay, cool.
Obviously, it was cool.
So being that you done played in all the different leagues, including Unrivaled now, so how does it feel overseas? What's the difference between the game over here and the game over there?
I would say the biggest difference between playing ball in the States and playing overseas is the physicality. Like, it's but the refs let you get away with murder over there, boy.
Yeah.
What?
They let you bang, huh?
Man, they
beating you
bang,
up.
boy. They beating you up over there, and you can look at them, and they don't speak English. So you looking at them
Cussing
like
you out, don't even know it.
you just gotta mug them like. Cause you know you can't chat to them. You can't chat cause they ain't gonna even understand you.
Your mug look cool. You got a cool mug.
Nah, but I would say the definitely the physicality. I think you gotta adjust to your teammates. All your teammates don't speak English.
I know,
right? And that's a thing that a lot of people don't talk about.
Oh, when they used to be in game with you and they be trying to be the hero, be losing, man, pass the ball. They don't know what you're saying. You just be screaming and hollering.
So some of them do, but a lot of them don't understand, especially me, cause they be like, you got an accent, you talk different, you da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna give y'all that, cause I hear that in the States. You feel me? So let alone, I'm in another country now, y'all don't speak English, and now y'all gotta try and interpret what it is I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing, that's another hurdle you gotta jump over, is the fact that your teammates don't speak English. So
how
now
do
you
do that? How do you run plays with them and y'all practice together without being able to speak
Yeah,
English?
it's crazy. So you have a translator. So you're going to have at least one person that speaks some English. Whether it be the coach speak a little bit, you have a player that speak a little bit. In China, they gave us a translator. So China coming different. Like, they literally assign you a translator for your whole time while you out there. So you don't even got to run into that issue. I'm not going to lie. Like, overseas to me feel like college. Like, you the man again overseas. Like, when they get you overseas and you get on a team, like, they want you to come on that team and be the man. Unless you go into one of them stacked teams where they got, like, all the Americans, like the Fenerbahces and the Sichuans and all these big teams, like, all these big teams, they got so much money that they can bring in all of these players. But the teams I was on at the time wasn't giving it up like that. So I'm the big dog on them teams. So I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? So it's like being in college all over again. Like, you go back to everybody wanting to get you the ball. You know, that's why you see a lot of these W players that still play overseas. They go overseas and they killing. They go overseas and killing. Then they got to come back to the W and they got to play back in the system. I really rock with China. I was going to go back to China. If it wasn't for Unrivaled, I would have been back at China for real.
So it's safe to say your overseas days is over?
Oh, yes. It's over with. Overseas won't see me ever again. I just got to be honest. Like, overseas can't get no more of my life, bro. I done gave too many years to overseas.
Nothing but vacations now.
Nothing but vacations now. That's the only time you'll catch me overseas. And even then, I be barely wanting to go. I just done had enough overseas experience to where I'm like, bro, I'm cool if I'm just in the States for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I do not got to see them over them waters no more.
I'm glad I had that experience, though, overseas, you know, because I don't think there would have been another way besides the military that I would have went that far. And I got the experience. 3 months, full dose, you know what I mean? You got to experience the whole culture. Thank you for that. Do you think Unrivaled being here affected the overseas market?
For sure, 100%. I just told you I would have been in China if it wasn't for Unrivaled. Like, I know a lot of players.
Top 30 players pretty much is in Unrivaled. So the other players that's out there, so we still got a few going overseas, right?
There's a good bit of people that still would have went over there and got that bag from overseas. You see what I'm saying? So having Unrivaled, I think, definitely took some players from having to go overseas. Me personally, you know what I'm saying?
So you told us about your bad experience during your rookie season. So is there any other bad experiences you had going overseas?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I went to Italy, so I don't really talk about Italy like that because them folks played with my money. But Italy, so when I was talking about my rookie season, that was more like turmoil off from the basketball. Like my living situation was terrible. But in Italy, bro, I really got the experience of like not getting paid my money. Like, them folk got me for my time. Like, so I went over there. I signed a 6-figure deal. I was getting 17 a month. So that was like the most that I had signed for overseas, 17 a month. So I'm like, hell yeah, like I'm finna get paid. Like,
okay, big bank, big
bank. And I was still on, you gotta think about it, bro. I'm still on my rookie contract in the W. So like, this is big money for me. You feel me? Like, this is some major money because overseas money, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, overseas money is not taxed. Like, not taxed at all. Right. So what they say they're gonna give you, you get that whole pot. So if you go overseas and they say we giving you 200,000, you getting that 200,000 not taxed at all. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when them folks saying I'm giving you 17 and you over here for 7 months, I'm like, man, I'm finna get paid. Like,
okay,
what?
come on.
So we over there and everything good. At the time, I had Isabel Harrison on my team and Gabby Williams on my team. We all getting over 6 figures. So we like, man, this team got it. Like, we getting paid. We all can play together. Like, we was good. And the experience off the court was a good experience too. So I'm like, man, this is a great situation. The first month go by, they break us off. So when you pass your physical, they break you off out the gate. So that's any team. So they'll be like, okay, boom, you pass your physical, we gonna break you off. You see what I'm saying? So boom, they broke me. Yeah, so they broke me off right out the gate. So I'm like, heck yeah, we up. Like, I'm good. Yeah. Okay, boom, the second month come and I'm like, okay, where my 17 at? They like, one man who like, he the money man. So he on the team and he the one that everybody go to get paid. So he like, man, and we talking to him directly. So he like, man, I'm gonna pay y'all. I'm waiting for the sponsors. When we get the sponsors, we gonna pay y'all. So we like, all right, bet. It ain't no smoke. We having us a good time. We still banked up kind of from, you know what I'm saying, our first go around. Yeah, so we like, we good. Like, so we ain't tripping. Boom, a week go by. We like, all right, what going on with the bread? Like, this a month and a week now.
Right.
So now your contract gets to, all right, after 2 weeks, you can start sitting out if you don't got your money. Another week go by. I'm like, damn, these folks ain't gonna pay me. Like, 2 weeks. So now I'm like, bro, like, do I need to start sitting out? Like, what's going on? And at the time, my agent wasn't no hard about it. I wasn't with Marcus. Because, if I was with Marcus, I would have called and been like, man, get me up out of here. He would have been like, say less. Like, he don't be tripping on stuff like that because he don't care about burning his connects. Like, some agents, they don't want to burn their connects with a team. Marcus don't care about that. He like, man, if they not doing what they supposed to do, we getting you up out of there. But at the time, the agent that I have wasn't on that type of time. So I'm calling, I'm like, man, these folks not paying me. Like, what's going on? They like, man, you like, just, we gonna be all right. We working on it. So, I'm like, they the ones supposed to be advising me. So I'm like, all right, bro, like, I'm gonna just chill. We get a break in the midst of the season. Cause I go home, I still ain't got paid. We entering in on my second month now. So I'm already down 17. And I'm getting on to my next 17. See what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing. It's so bad to the point where we like, he telling us, he's sending us the money. So we talking to the man, to the money man. And he telling all of us, all of us, he like, I sent y'all the money. It's gonna be in y'all account. No money. Like, to the point we're going to the bank, bro. Y'all not hearing me.
He put the money in there. He went that far.
He went so far as taking us to the bank with him.
What?
He took me to the bank with him.
To get the money.
Sat down with a worker that work at the bank. They showed us a fake transfer. Bro, y'all think I'm capping, bro. This overseas is crazy, bro. They show us a fake money transfer. Let me say it one more time. I see you looking confused. The bank was
in with it. On with him.
He was the man. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This was giving like mafia type of stuff. Like, this man had enough power to take us to the bank, sit us down with the bank teller. The bank teller is telling us he sent the money. So now we leave out the bank like, oh, we finna get paid in about a week. No money. 2 weeks, no money. They start calling us like, oh, y'all must have put in the wrong number. The wrong number on my banking, the wrong number.
You put the first payment in there.
Thank you. They said, call your bank. We calling our bank like, is y'all seeing a pending payment? They like, nah, we don't see nothing. We don't see nothing. Another 3 weeks go by. Still no money. We done set up at the bank and the lady done told us that we got the money. No money. Now my break come, I'm going into, so I'm back at home now. I'm back in Folkestone. I supposed to be going back there though. Ain't get no bread. So now I'm on a phone with the money man, and he like, I promise I'll pay. I promise I'll pay. Come back, please, just come back. I'm talking to my agent. I'm like, bro, I don't want to go back until they pay me some money, bro. Like, I'm going on to another month. Like, I'm down at this point, damn near about to be 34 bands. I'm like, they at least gotta give me the money that they owe me, bro. Like, and my agent like, no, they gonna give you the money. Just go back at the time. Now, in my heart of hearts, I'm like, man, I'm not going back. Like, I ain't even got nothing to tell him to send the money right now and I'll come back. But he sent me 12 bands. He sent, bro, y'all think I'm playing. He sent me 12 bands. Mind you, the bank account wasn't working, X, Y, and Z. He sent me 12 bands. Get me on a fight. Well, get my agent to tell me, just go back. You see they paying, just go back. And that's why I say, like, sometimes this business get a little slimy because people don't be wanting to, like, lose their connects and lose, like, you know what I'm saying, the people that they built, organizations that they built things with, that they'll burn some players to make sure they keep they connect. So I'm talking to my agent, and they basically like, go back. So I'm like, all right. So they send me the 12 bands, and I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna go back. So, but they like, I had a layover, and I think in Istanbul. So they like, so they like, we sent the money, and we gonna send the rest of the money on the way. But mind you, like I said, they sent me 12. So I'm like, all right, I'm still down at this point now. 17, they sent me 12, so that's another 5, so 23. So I'm down 23 bands though. But they done sent me 12 just to get me on a flight. But they telling me when I touch down in Istanbul, I'm gonna have the rest of the money in my account. So I touched down in Istanbul. You think I had the rest of the money?
Heck no.
Thank you. I called my agent again. And I say, yo, I don't got this bread. I just took a 13-hour flight. I just landed. And I called my bank. The rest of the bread is not there. See what I'm saying? My agent, they gonna pay you just like, yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, all right, bro. So I get back to Italy. A week go by. You think I got my money?
Nope.
Thank you. So now I'm not going to practices. I'm not going to games. I'm just in Italy now. I'm just in Italy. Like, I'm not going to practices. I'm not going to games. I'm just there waiting for these people to give me my money. But I'm like, bro, I'm sick of doing this. Like, I'm finna just go home. Like, I don't gotta be here. So boom, I tell them, I'm like, man, I'm leaving. They like, please, no, please. He sent me 10. He sent me 10. So now I'm feeling like they playing with me for real. Like, cause now it's like, bro, you know you owe me at this point 23 and you done sent me 10. So I'm still short 13. And you finna tell me now, like, I'm finna have to wait a whole nother month, 2, 3, 4 months to try and be down even more money. To try and like, I'm like, bro, I'm not finna play this game. So when that 10 bands hit my account, I booked my flight that same night and I got up out of there. And I literally flew out. Cause you know, your overseas team's supposed to book your flights too. Yeah. And they supposed to get you home. Man, I booked my own flight up out of there. I only was there a week. No lie. I had got on a flight from Folkestone. I touched down in Istanbul. I said, bro, where the rest of my money? Didn't have my money. I got there. I stayed there maybe a week. I saw that ain't nothing changed. They sent me 10 bands because I was like, man, I'm leaving for real. They sent me the 10 bands to try and hold me. Still ain't hold me. I was like, I'm going to use this money, get my flight back home. Went home, and that was a wrap.
Game over, Italy.
Game over,
Courtney?
bro.
Where you at?
That team ended up folding. So nobody ended up getting their money. I found out he wasn't even playing the Italian players. The Italian players wasn't even getting paid. They had been there 3 months, didn't even get their first paycheck. He gave us all their money. Me, Iz, and Gabby end up getting all the bread. They didn't get none of their money. Sometimes you get over there and can be a top player and still have to deal with the mess that come with being overseas. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of times it ain't worth it.
Yeah, that's what they say. All money ain't good money, man. You better go be happy.
Be happy.
Go be happy, bro.
That's
go
rich.
be happy.
Happy you rich.
On me. And could.
And could.